Matus, thanks for joining us at the weekend's game. Just turning the clock back a few days, you earned a lot of plaudits yourself for your performance last week against Walsall. How did that make you feel?
Yeah, obviously it's a nice feeling. Gives you a little boost of confidence, but at the end of the day, it's a team game. I'm just happy that we could have snatched a point away at Walsall.
What do you though take out of that on a personal note of how you actually perform looking forward and into sort of the new year?
Yeah, as I said, I think it's filled me with a bit of confidence. Hopefully I can really kick on now and contribute with a few goals, hopefully. That's like my main target, really. Get a few more goals.
Is goals more important than the assists then?
I'd like to get both, but yeah, probably goals that little bit more important, I'd say.
Just before we look ahead, it was a terrific goal, wasn't it? Fantastic build-up. Pete in the commentary summed it up perfectly, you know, how it was all made, and you were part of that as well as Shiloh, and then the man who finished it off in Omar.
Yeah, well, I think at the time Mickey was off the pitch, wasn't he? And Omar dropped a bit deeper just in case they got a counter-attack, and Shiloh managed to win the header, flicked it on to me, and then it was good play really. With 3 of us against 6, I think, Walsall defenders there was, and yeah, we managed to score, so yeah, we were really happy with that.
Consistency is a word used a lot in football, isn't it? Is that something that you've got to try and bring into your game?
Yeah, definitely. I think this season I've been sort of, wouldn't say struggle, but I've been finding it difficult to find consistency as I've been coming off the bench, and sometimes that can be probably harder than starting games. But I think now after Saturday's game, I'm filled with more confidence. I think it'll be a little bit easier to find consistency.
Yeah, you would have come into training on Monday morning, of course, bouncing, wouldn't you? And that's a good feeling that you have, that you can train well all week and be ready right at the top of your game for when you kick off again at the weekend.
Yeah, definitely, but also it doesn't just come like that. You need to still get your head down, work hard in training, and I think if you do all them things, that will sort of come into place, the consistency and how we play.
You are getting games under your belt, there's no doubt about that. You want to be a regular starter, that's the key aim, isn't it? But what would you say the biggest challenge has been for you, who's come one of many young players who've come through the academy into that first team setup?
Personally, I think probably just the mental side of it. You always have to be ready for whatever, and there's a lot of pressure sometimes you have to deal with you know, from fans, opposition's fans, the team you're up against. So yeah, I'd probably say the mental side of it, I think.
Getting ready for another fixture against a side that are in that top 3 or 4 places. You had one last week, you came away with some reward from that game. Now all attention is you turn it to your home form, which has been excellent in the last few weeks, and you'll be relishing this game against Notts County, who come there 3rd.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to the game. I think the manager, all the staff, they'll prepare us quite well for the game. You know, they always give us that little detail that will help us, and yeah, we just need to work hard. I think the team morale is quite high, so yeah, hopefully it should be a good game.
The one thing the manager talks about, and his coaches, that sort of how players can adapt to different roles, you know, different positions. And you've played a few already this season, but have you got a personal best that you think you should be nailing down?
Yeah, as a player, I think it's important as a player to be able to play more than one position, but I think my best position is number 10, just behind the strikers, especially with Omar up front. Really helps, as I don't have to compete for headers, just get the knockdowns. But yeah, probably saying that number 10.
And just one final point ahead of the weekend. There's been some terrific away followings, but there's been a lot of passionate home support, hasn't there, as a part of the first team squad. How does that make it feel when you come out of that tunnel?
Oh yeah, sometimes the fans are like the 12th man for us. So yeah, it's really good when we walk out the dressing room and the stands bouncing. It really fills us with, you know, that energy, that confidence as well. So yeah, really looking forward to it on Saturday.